we're live. Hello everyone, welcome back to the dungeon. I'm your usual Dungeon Master Vibe. And we're back today with some more Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, so it is patch day. And so with that, the big one, of course, is the new Monster Hunter collaboration and the Archbeard fight. I will probably be getting that tonight. Most likely. If not, you for sure will at least see the fight on Thursday, as I'll actually be joining some other people to actually try to basically, I guess, do prog, I guess you would call it, of the EX version of the fight. So that should be fun. I haven't actually had a dedicated, I've never really done a dedicated raid group. So it's like Thursday is possibly going to be like a day that we're going to be trying that. So I don't know. I don't know how hard the fight is. So I guess we'll see. I guess not necessarily prog, because we're not doing like savage. It's more like we're just learning the fight so we can win it consistently and, you know, grind for the gear is really the thing. So it's more like that sort of deal. Not necessarily. So I guess it's not very prog per se, because it's not that. It's not the savage level stuff. Before all that, we're gonna do some goofy shit first and do the new Hildi quest. So we are here with our hard-boiled boy, hardy boiled, and I don't know. I'm not sure if this part will be the conclusion of this goofy ass quest line, but I guess we will see. So yeah, we'll just see what we get up to, I guess. So checking something. Nope. A vandal in the world. Holy World's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. It isn't no king, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Shows he's a reasonably. I've been sharper. Well, starting off strong. I would say I am reasonably sharp. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by, managed to cover more data and learn about another experiment subject. Oh, I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. It isn't the dream team. Seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a Cowheolo. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Just kind of ignoring them. Just, yeah, we're just gonna let them do whatever the fuck that is over there. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolf man were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside this city. I think we get his sunglasses too. I think that's one of the new items they added. It's a new, you know, for that new special glasses slot that we got a while back. Not half bad reasoning for soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike place outside of Solution 9. I love him. We don't have any leads beyond that, though. So I have in mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Irmon's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, yeah, I just read how he's supposed to say it. Mirmon's his name, and his business is known every bugger else's. But his business known everyone else's. If he couldn't follow his hard-boiled talk, I definitely followed it just fine, no issues. For sure, totally, I swear. Definitely. Yep. I got to go. Irmon, does that not remind me of our friend Wyman? It does. You suppose we'll get to meet a Yormon too? I don't know why. That's... I think of all the dumbass things they say in these quest lines, that was the one that made me want to facepalm. That was the one that was just like, okay. Alright. Alright, Mash. I love you, but like... Come on. we're not better than that. I mean, it was good. It was good. It's just, oh, damn, they really went there, huh? Oh, this goofy shit. I don't remember what my hot... I forget. Oh yeah, that's that one. I got so many I have so many hotkeys, and I'm so bad about using them, you know? I really am. I'm really bad about actually using my hotkeys. I have such great and fun hotkeys for these expressions. I'm just so bad about using them. I even have them set up to where I can reasonably access them pretty easy on my keyboard. But I really need to set them up proper on my Stream Deck. I need to remember how I did it for my usual model, but because like I tried to set up one day and like I couldn't quite remember how I did it. Then I got distracted and went to go do something else, and then I just kind of never came back to it. You know how it is. I've actually been very busy with things like that lately. Like, I don't know, I've had lots of little things popping up, some nice little opportunities and whatnot. Like mostly good things on the bright side. Oh yeah, Wyman. God, I totally almost completely forgot about you until I saw your face. It's all, oh yeah, you're the guy. Yeah. Nice trip. The cyberpunk look actually very works for you. Actually really does. Good on you. Cool, he could be a clone of Wyman. I've never seen anything like it. Except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made all those clones of the Inspector. Oh yeah. Good gods, he even looks like Wyman. And there's Wyman. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. It's me. I crave violence. I have an appetite for destruction. And often I see you with company, Detective. What can I do for you today? Exposition, exposition. Exposition, exposition. More exposition. Wow, that's a lot of things you're supposed to gloss over, huh? Fine, decide to fade to black. A thrill-seeking van on the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Now I can't say as I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Kalahula. How am I supposed to say this? Hold on. Kalahula. What? No, I'm not trying to pull up chord. Kalahula. Damn it. The internet's never heard this word. It doesn't know how to... I can't find a guide on pronunciation. Oh well. Oh well. We carry on. We continue. Also, just in case, I guess any lurkers in chat, make yourself known, because apparently that's an issue now on Twitch. For some reason, it'll flag lurkers as bots, and so we review them as actual views. So, I guess if anyone's lurking around, pronounce yourself, just in case. Anyways, what struck him the most, though, was that the queer way it moved. Seems more man than beast, he said. Kalahos are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolves are a vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We're to Shaoloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Mymond. Still just blown away by how familiar he looks. It's truly uncanny indeed. The resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyman, and information is his stock and trade as well. Eh? I mean, do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides? Well, bugger me with the lightning rod. I wouldn't recommend that. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself. And you're either younger, or you have better skin care regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hildi Boy and I are not the least bit alike. Almost exactly alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Exactly right, just from different genres. No, I know, I didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you last, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. He did have a Nashu. Oh. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaoloni. Oh, the story, the plot, it thickens. And possibly is sad. I go a ways back, me and Hardy boiled. And his assistant. And the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. Also, pay no attention to the fact that I still have not finished Arcane Artistry. I will have like one play session where I got an enemy to try to grind it, and I maybe get them. I have half of them. I have half the shards I need, but like exactly half. I have 3 of the 3 different kinds. Wait, it's 3. Wait, no, 6 different kinds. Okay. If I remember right, I think it was 6 different kinds. I might be misremembering. God, the weather out here sucks. I guess that's kind of the whole issue of the place. Now, it occurs to me, I don't think I ever adjusted this glam after they added the two slot colors. I think I have some paints in my, I was just doing some glam stuff, so I think I still have some paints. Oh, damn, I can't check that here. Oh, wait, but I can do this. Oh, no. The Diadocus Jacket of Finning only has 1 die slot, which surprises me. They surely make the, like these bits, the red bits. Those could totally, or maybe like the inner coat, like either of those, or if not both, could definitely be like a secondary slot, you know? I guess. It's kind of weird. I feel like almost every glam I use now seems to have 2 slots, but not this one. Wolfine is so adorable, with their spiky leg armor and giant sword. Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears? Probably. We chance to see a cow halo en route here. We have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. Honestly, that's probably closer to how it's supposed to be said than what I've been saying. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. If I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Oh, hey, yeah, this would be a fun adventure for you. I somehow, I guess, missed the detail that we'd be going outside the barrier for this investigation. Yig. Spectre, you're glowy tingly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel healthier than I have in recent memory. There you are, an oddball. That he is. So endearing. What the heck are those? Why are they so cartoony? Oh my god. I guess he doesn't like bugs. Those things look so out of place. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your heart and self to suffer from a fear of insects. I'm sure that won't come up again later. And such adorable ones, too. They're not just any insect. They're Argolops, bringers of death and disease. Get hold of yourself now. An egg will set you straight. Oh, no egg. You fool! You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all. Poor guy. Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. You've experienced any cases of egg withdrawal? I don't know why Nashu is, I'm pretty sure Nashu is an Omni crafter. Offer you an egg in these troubled times. Think you could borrow this to the good detectives likings? Me? Shit, I'm not a crafter. I've barely touched it. I think my cooking is like maybe level 10. Wait, also, did you craft this egg but not hard boil it? What, huh? When and how did this happen? What is happening here? How have you been drawn into this? The insanity. I've been drawn into the ridiculous stand. Okay, well, how can I say no now? Alright, an egg for these trouble times. 6 minutes. Shit, 12 minutes, 20 minutes. Shit, how long do you boil? Hold on. How long are you supposed to boil an egg? Hold up. Hold on. How long to boil an egg? 3 to 4 minutes for soft running yolk. 10 to 12 minutes for a fully hard-boiled egg. 10 to okay, well, he likes some hard-boiled, so 12 minutes then. The time is now. This isn't another trick, is it? God, I hope not. I spent 12 minutes on this, but I'll chance it. Nom 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 nom. Riveting. The texture of the yolk, firm and assured, not untested but not broken down by the weight of the world, the essence of a survivor. You're a man that knows the score, Lokeen. I'm glad to have you at my back. Oh, thank God, I got the egg cooked to perfection. I'm a master of the hard pearls. I'm quite bored. Just right. Well done. No, just right. What a fantastic adventure we've been on. Anyway, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Lokeen. Also, I should probably check. How's the game sound? I feel like this game I always struggle with the volume. It seems it is quite quiet. So I'm still listening. You know, the other struggle is the fact that I also have a fan sitting right behind me. I should get one of those bladeless fans. I don't know why I've never thought to do that. Like, well, they're not always necessarily quieter. Be at least a little quieter, probably. But I don't know. I'd have to check. Might be worth looking into. Very confident you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. Where I go, I always make sure I bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach. The landscape is reminiscent of Thailand, is it not? I put in mind of my youth, when I trained by running through the wilds with carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders. God, you are like oddly strong. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under the sky without limits. Right. We should begin by talking to the locals. Is that a town I see over there? Yeah, this Wild West themes maybe go a little bit outside both of your guys' purview. Sheshinwezi Springs, eh? Good place, isn't he? Come on, let's go. If I remember right, he also says things on... It's Shawani, isn't it? No, wait, that is Sheshinwezi. Oh wait, yeah, Shalonia. Shawarani is this whole region. Right. My bad. This, honestly, still my only... Well, I mean, there may be a few other small complaints, but my primary complaint with Dondro, it's not about content. It's how impossible every name is for me to say. I mean, the names are fine. They're just of a type that I specifically struggle to say, which is honestly a lot of words and names and whatnot, but still, it's a particular issue. An old-fashioned place. Yes, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man could get used to it. Anyway, let's put up and ask around. See if there's any acts of vandalism in these ports. If you learn something, you come and tell me. Okay. So I'm trying to check something. I got a notification. I had something graded, but there's nothing listed. Towards when I'm trying to stream, I start getting all these notifications and whatnot, you know? I don't always think I can just kind of deal with later. I gotta check on shit. Yeah, there's not a new comment at all. It's just the same comment from everyone. Why is he giving me a notification that there was a new... Whatever. That's why I should just ignore my phone. While I'm streaming and trying to do other shit. Good. I'm so glad I am almost done with this degree. I will be all done and come spring. Well, at the end of the spring anyways. Like, basically like right before summer starts, I should be done. I'm ready to be done with it. I'm so over it. I'm so over doing like for a while. I was like, oh man, being in school again is actually kind of nice, but that's faded. That has faded so much. I'm so ready to be done. Vandalism. Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. Put my blood, sweat, and tears in keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Servium's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider. Mark my words. Ah, man, I forgot the Highlanders can have this, like, really big Nori score. Like, you don't see it on NPCs very often. I can't really say I see a lot of, like, players using it either. It's like this big stitched up score. You know, it's like it's very prominent. So it's easy to spot, but with that in mind, since it's easy to spot, I tend to notice that, like, not a lot of people actually use it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bit too much, I guess. Hello. Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day. A whole barn? Smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? Yeah, and who... Honestly, like, if the entire barn was smashed, I wouldn't even assume it was a person. I would think, like, a monster came like, pouring through, you know? Like, a whole barn? It's a lot. God, I love the outfits in this area. This guy looks so distraught. Has anything been destroyed in these parts of light? Like, have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? Jeez. Zip. As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. Corporate strikes. Sorry, I lost my spot. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have so much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Managed to learn anything? Oh, he said hey, not he. I'll say hey, hey. We heard much the same. Ovano's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? Not sure where she's gone. Serious? I do not know where your own assistant is. We better split up and find her. Yeah, I'm sure she's managed to get into trouble, frankly. I'll not put it past it to have found it and tried to pet it based on our previous conversations about this thing thus far. We know it's you, just a minute already. Oh no, she's being accosted. Oh, hello there, King. I can use a little help. Don't believe Nashu, she got enough on her plate. Gets herself in enough trouble. I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? No, do you? Oh, the chaos you've been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? We literally just got into town. Sure, you didn't cause issues this quick. Don't play the fool. Some portion them bombs. Ah, you know, that's actually a fair assessment, honestly. That's right, she's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, really. Though they may look, and indeed explode, like bombs. They are in fact potent restoratives. My sister is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've heard. I always get thrown off when they curse in this game. Exploding medicine? Ha. Yeah, kind of a hard save. Let's all take a deep breath now. Oh, jeez. Please don't get into a shootout. or please do. That could be fun. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through. Resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. Choose the vandal and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, we're gonna have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait. I am empathetically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. Hey, I only made you one of those. Where'd you get that? These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. Yeah, you asked for it, old man. Want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Yeah, boy. No, ain't low head. Ain't to the death. Yeah, at ease though I am with Detective Hardyboard's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. I knew not. Big. Puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes, who rushed to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. Now the least phased. Horde recognizes Horde. I can tell you're a man who's been to hell and back. Even I can learn a thing or two from you. Thanks. Whoa, you kidding me? Let's fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You got a moxie doll face. Just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Yeah, I think she has insomnia or something. No, wait, no, that's when you can't sleep. Narcolepsy. Yeah. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. But never mind that out for now. I've got a job to do. Old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these ports. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Just locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Nice. You probably shouldn't do that. Piss on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how. I mean, that's not accurate at all. You'll be arrested for what you're doing just now. I think it's totally one of the criminals, isn't it? It's been traumatized. Who the hell are you? What's going on here? Oh, hey, Kamaga. How you doing, bud? I didn't start it. So that's the way of it. But on the rounds I know, the law forbids duel. The law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. It seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I like to examine the objects for good measure. You will find that they are in fact bombs. I would say it does look like a bomb. An understandable and if unfortunate. Oh, that's why that was the thing. You're gonna spark the bomb and set off. Okay, that's what the setup was. And if unfortunate misunderstanding, despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you it's this is bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. They cleared out fast. Somehow it's still funny. It just is. It's still funny to me. That's a bomb. Or I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man, just as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that cogwash. And this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal. We're going to keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Oh. Sorry, Nashu. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Okay, fucking priorities, I guess, huh? Well, that they are. See you. So chipper. She's an interesting character. I will come for you, Nashu. We'll find the true criminal and clear your good name, this I swear. Is it him? Is he playing this? It's like kind of a werewolf sort of situation. Does he like turn into it? Interesting times. Moment. Got a message. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, looks like everything's all good. Just there we go. Okay. Why did it have to be Oglops? On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns the assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildebrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine the sweet innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Somehow managed to unplug my phone. Surprised I managed to do that without yanking it off the desk. Sweet and innocent ain't the words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame. But setting that aside, I know who we're after. We just need to track him down. No residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them In Your Trousers. It's Lua Tinyai Nawauza. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Lua Tinyai Nawauza. Come on, let's see what we can find out here. Well, I'm glad Low King can pronounce it, because I sure can. I am saying it right, and it just doesn't sound right to me coming out of my mouth. suppose I have already changed into fresh attire. I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough. So we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Alright, let's do it. Either way. Makes it finally stop fearing the need to tell you what escorting is every time. What opens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9, we do all our cooking with electro appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get a chance. Well, they used to roast whole Miotragus in a giant oven. She was partial to the bellies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Let's make sure that wasn't my Megalotragus they were eating. Yeah. Miotragus is something different. Similar though, I think. So alright, wolf-like fiend I'd never seen before. Made off of the sack of vegetables we just harvested. It seemed our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, I used to be a man. And beyond if it still ate like one. Yeah, if it isn't keen on hunting, I'd likely keep close to settlements for its meals. Interesting. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. So I was surprised when our worlds merged 30 years ago. That's just a greenhorn then. She was still... Never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. That's why Father would appreciate the artistry. He's in here, is he? Nope. I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squaring at me, as if trying to say something. Oh, I just say this is a promising new lead. I have it. Creature's a minion of the Vandalist Wolfman. You and your softboard guises, guesses. I've heard about strange squaring critters on TrueView, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Oh yeah, I forgot they got dinosaurs around here. Let me in. Okay, I managed to finally couldn't find the way in. Wolf-like fiend. I've seen this out here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Alunu cows, Cowpaya territory. Gather together as cactus. The past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. The blah, 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 give it a wide berth, so it must be a dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. Linear cow pilot. No. And Kailoa doesn't seem to be here right now. This is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. It's better than search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. That's the thing they've done up. Right, what a winsome critter you are. This did we? Yeah, what's up? Alcohol. It's an alcoholic. Alcohol has long since betrayed to the last shop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. Purloined, he says. Produce. Snack is laden with vegetables, likely those which fugitive took from the lower 10 and blah 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 blah. Piece of paper and one of those bugs. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper. Arglop boys nearby have guarding paper and you. Arb scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hardy World will want to take stock of our discoveries. Oh, I thought that was saying what was on the paper. that was my dialogue talking about things. Found something to liquor bottle. What about you? More liquor, vegetables, and a written note. You're looking. The bottles of produce must have been taken from the lower tin Iwasa. As for the piece of paper. These are diary entries, alright. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments. Well, before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. Researchers contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show. And will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. It's going to be my tour de force. So, it's as we suspected. Like thieving Icos, the vandalizing Kailoa is working for the researcher. I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around, served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall? Perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps he's just an idiot. Well, leaves in suspense, why don't you? Anyway, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, though he must exercise the utmost caution, the tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights. So I ask that you refrain from using your gun. The gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. Oh, that's actually interesting. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. That might actually come in handy. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases is a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Salt to the core. If you don't harden up, you make the same mistake I did. That's all. I don't talk about my past. But if there was ever time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your Nashu, a real sweetheart. But she's gone now. Killed by the Crime King because of me, because I was too soft. Oh damn. The Crime King's descended from a line of mages. Cornelian's his name, and he can wield powerful magic with the whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant, but then he started spinning his sob story. Like a half-boiled milk sop, I lowered my gun. And that was all the opening Cornelian needed. Cast a spell before I could blink. I would have died where I stood. My assistant had leapt in the way. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that bug is your assistant, and like he just turned it into one of those bugs. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. I mean, even if she had a oh wait, no, the regulators, right, they previously let them revive. Such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Cornelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft. Or one day you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Hey, Jet gave Hildbrand something tough to think about there. I mean, he looks truly shocked. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we maybe get some actual character development here. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here, but what is it that the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? Well, first things first, we need to let the dust watch. They want to be ready when that Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Yeah. Yeah, over there. Over yonder. How's highway, eh? Right then, let's head over there. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. So I could be at a loss for words. You're right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Love the music in this area. Oh, I also love my mega goat. I actually don't think I've been in here. I didn't do nothing. Please, you gotta let me out. Nah, he's staying there. You eating a taco? Nice. You must try crunch. These tacos, munch. Absolutely worth crunch. Incarceration, munch. Yeah. Alright, I'm in jail. Give me a taco. I demand tacos. Tacos actually do sound pretty good. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. I'm sure she'd rather wait till she finished her taco. This taco crunch is amazing. Munch. Ah, too lot. What is it? Yeah, we got a lead on the extra guy. Did we have to return those vegetables? I'm sure they would like to have those back. I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared that the train's their next target. Classic. Should have figured. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. Why would you dismiss that? Are you stupid? We need to get to Shaoloni Station right away. Indeed. Gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, I think she's good for now. Should be best if she remain here for now, I think. Detective Kinui, though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for gentlemanly resolution. Banner never used to announce his targets. Squeaks like a rotten egg. Oh, is that actually the Vandal? Is he like a shapeshifter or something? You get into here. Please can't let that fiend destroy the train. Oh, I guess it wasn't. Okay. It is actually go do it. Oh, you don't always go do it down the tracks as it's going? That's lame. You're lame. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentle wolf, I suggest you... Oh. Just this detective. Over there. A dame in distress. What? Oh yeah, I guess it's not getting constant electricity out here, huh? Yeah, all the times be out of a charge. Laugh at him. You give a man a fright, will you? Hold right there. Trying to think funny how to torch those barrels. Fear to the brim of ceruleum, enough to blow us sky high. Yeah, set yourself on fire. Yeah, there's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy them, huh? Ouch. Well, that sorted itself out. Wait, we must extinguish the fire. The hell you think you're doing? Should stop this runaway wolf train. I'm sure that'll be fine. Should I just go put that torch out to make sure there's no accidents? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see where this is going. I feel he is declined to stop. Oh, disinclined. They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Oh boy. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Yeah, that bug is totally his assistant. It has too distinct a feature to not to be throwaway, you know. Yeah, and it keeps helping him settle. I am just along for the ride a lot of times. Basically up until we get to the final computations. I actually had a very fun fight at the end of the Endwalker series. That was a cool fight. Which is... okay. Not how I thought they would do this, but okay. This... Okay, but why like this? Why do it this way? A Manville man and his rectifying handstand. Ah, I see, because it rhymed. Just turn around so the water goes, so the fire goes out. Well, once again, that is sorted, I guess. I see the most interesting things when I hang out with you. You did good, Softy. You did good. You was where, detective? You was where? The bonding. The seeing eye to eye. The detectives are coming together. Unfortunately, I feel like Nash was probably being kidnapped. It seems to be a recurring theme in these quest lines. God, I'm ready for the next part of the normal raid. I want to see the conclusion to it. I have a hankering to see the next part. I really like it. It's been a really fun raid series, both story-wise and the actual fights. I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either. Afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. Then the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You'll be safe in their care, and receive regular meals besides. Alright, go quietly. Apologies for the delay, so you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend was behind the destruction. I'm grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? That's so. Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. Still soft, hardy-boiled, as you always were. Ah, I see. It's the guy, the criminal king. He's goo. He's a goo man. It's Evil V. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. No matter, commotion has drawn you all here as intended. Neat. You are Carnelian. Fear in disguise himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest I believe you know. Seems Cornelian's also working for the researcher. This was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back. Let's head back. Hank Husser to Tawi for now. You're gonna set your friend free after all. I mean, clean up things here. You better not have kidnapped Nashu. I'm getting tired of all the Makote getting kidnapped. Oh, thank goodness. Steel's like tacos. Delightful. Wait, so what's the point of him luring us there then? Alright, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu. Such an ordeal that must have been. Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty. Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of sodium has been stolen from Sheshinwezi. What? Appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. Ah, okay. Post electro now Cerium? What does he need all those resources for? Just trying to power something, I guess. It's for Cornelian. He ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, one rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings, by the sounds of it. The exposition. Explanation. Continuing the exposition. So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Dustwatch can't go traipsing about in other jurisdictions, so I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. Could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. Sodium theft is being treated as a priority matter. We'll leave no stone unturned in our investigation. Alright, and that is the even. I forgot what the name of this one is. Like, even somehow, like, inconceivably more Hildebrand adventures, I think. Something like that. Okay, good timing to be finishing this one up too. Actually, no, because there's going to be the funny cutscene and such afterwards. So give me like a second. I gotta use the bathroom. So we'll be right back to wrap up this part. One moment. I'm back. Yes. Seems the inspector was a hero yet again. He fares the rise to the occasion. Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somewhat lackluster. Home. Didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let's continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant, Detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. What a softball dope now. Just take care of your own, eh? You received the thumbs up of Hildebrand. Spectacular occasion. That bug is totally his assistant. She didn't get killed, she got turned into a bug. And unfortunately a bug that he's terrified of, so she hasn't really been able to find a means to communicate it. And instead just kind of helps from afar when she can. Meanwhile in Charlone. Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kanaloka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. And you, me. Bam, bam, bam. Evil. I mean, we already knew he was evil, but, you know, he's scheming. He's a schemer. Alright. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. That's a short barrel. How long's the regular? Being made of electrode, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. Dual action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs helps keep it cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. I just got bored. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to... God, there's a lot to talk about with this thing. What is she up to? What is she doing with it? What is she making? Are you sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? Wait, was she just making a thing to sit on? Or was she just killing time? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Until next time. Never run. She's so cute. Alrighty. Oh, are you looking? Work on the storage device. Make more data cracked open soon enough. By the way, I've been fearing eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the... Oh, yeah, there it is over there. But the softy would probably think it's an admirer. Hello. Hello, bug. Eat his bug. They gave it such a cartoony face. Alright, so next up is time for... Actually, did not get those glasses. Thought I would get those glasses from that. Anyways, so next up, it's time to go monster hunting. I don't know how long this one is. I mean, it ends with a... It's a collaboration thing. It's kind of a big one, so... I can't imagine it, it's particularly short. Might not read out everything on this one, just because if there was a lot more to read, might slow things down a bit. I can read in my head so much faster, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, wait a second. I was just kind of running towards that. That's not where to go. The White Wanderer. I think that's the one. That would make sense, especially with, you know, since it is archived, and also because there was a huge crowd around it. Ooh, we got all these people with the cool weapons. God, that is very Monster Hunter-y. It's like the... Oh, it's got like the fibers on the inside and stuff. It's kind of gnarly, honestly. Get everyone's stuff. Oh, so that's what it looks like. Cool. Dawn Hunt Tracker. Yeah, this is the guy. Yep. The White Wanderer. Dawn Hunt Tracker has need of an intrepid adventurer. I'm intrepid. And an adventurer. If there's no keen, tell me, do you have a moment? Probably. Animal carcasses have been turning up one after the other over in Shaloni, and we've yet to figure out why. We were preparing to launch an investigation, but then we received this. Ooh. A distinctive style to be sure, but it's undoubtedly a mark bill. No less peculiar than the client who delivered it either. Too small for a pet sorrow, and yet too furry to be a lot of fail. Whatever distant land they hail from, I doubt if I've ever heard of it. Looks like prey with hunting. I feel like I've seen it be like this before. Oh hey, it even has the Monster Hunter music. So you've handled a request like this previously? I'll be damned. Larry, there have been sightings of large beasts roaming the plains, which we believe is responsible for the rash of carcasses. From what I've heard, it bears a striking resemblance to the creature depicted on this bill. To be frank, we don't rest easily if the one who failed Vara Germanda were the one to take this on. Would you lend us your strength? I was yearning for a good hunt. If it's been deemed a threat, it must be eliminated. Indeed. This matter we would be wise to approach with all due caution. It'd be best to speak with the client directly, as they'll be able to appraise you of all the details. I believe, from some stuff I've heard, apparently they actually do have some dialogue that kind of links this quest to the Monster Hunters quest. By, like, you know, the Final Fantasy quest in Monster Hunter right now. You should be hanging about the tavern in Husatari. I expect you have no trouble finding them. God, that Dark Knight sword is cool. That's like the spirit sword thing that you get. Oh my god, there's so many people. We gotta get out of here. Everything's spawning in. 2D plants. Oh, that's our guy. God, he must be burning her up in that. Zip. Yes, I'm the feline who put out the bounty on the monster. Are you a hunter? Monster. An adventurer, to be precise. Then you must be familiar with monsters of all kinds. In which case, I have one I'd ask you to hunt, assuming you're up for it. Wonderful. You don't seem to have a grand hub for hunters in this land, so I was beginning to lose hope I'd find anyone. Nah, I'd better begin by telling you how I arrived here. It relates to our mark, you understand? Mark in question? None other than Guardian Archbeard. The creature normally resides in the Forbidden Lands. My comrades and I were in the midst of investigating its territory when... a spider-like thing appeared out of nowhere. Before we could make heads or tails of what it was, a cocoon nearby burst open, and from it emerged a newborn Archbeard. The two then began to clash in a fierce battle for supremacy. As battle came to a head, the mysterious invader created a ring glowing with light. Before we knew it, the Guardian had disappeared without a trace. And then all for me turned white. When I came to, I found myself in this land of Tural. Oddly enough, the invader spoke just moments before the flash. I think it said program loop upgrade. No idea what that means, but I'm guessing it has to do with why I'm here. I was searching for a way home with my companion when I learned that a Guardian Archbeard was wreaking havoc nearby. I thought that at best I recruit a hunter to take it down before it could bring ruin to the walls. Now that you're up to speed, I'd say we better get started. Well, mind your business then. I'm sure this goes without saying, but when tracking prey, it's important to know what signs to look for. Every creature leaves its own unique trail. I know how to track things down. Guardian Archbeard's most distinctive traits are its white coat and scales, as well as the chain-like tendrils on its forelimbs, which it can extend and retract at will to bind its prey, if it doesn't slice you to pieces first. Over the ground, the beast treads, essentially behind marks from dragging its tendrils. From what I've heard, it was sighted in an area north of here called Yawantane. Is it we can't find signs of its passage? I'm regretfully unfamiliar with the monsters in these parts, so I hope you don't mind taking the lead in our search. But of course... I noticed there are quite a few people in this town carrying curious weapons. I took such folk for hunters at first, but turns out they're members of a group that catches folk up to no good. The Dust Watch, I think they're called. Hunters in my land are no strangers to capturing the quarry either, you know. We use shock pitfall traps to immobilize the beast, and then unleash a barrage of trank bombs to put them to sleep. I happen to be an expert at laying traps, so I'll be happy to put my talents to use should any fugitives cross our paths. So you track monsters, then leaving something behind. In Archbeard's case, that'll be tricky. I think the best we can hope for is a few strands of its fur markings left by its tendrils. I like that so much of the new stuff and like the big new quest in this patch seem to very much be centered around this area. I really like this area. Oh yeah, and then the new deep dungeon is actually in like Shadowbringer's area. which is also cool. We haven't had anything to do there in a while, and that place is also really cool. Just that entire expansion, you know, it's, people really like that one, it's very good. Heap of withered weeds bears an unmistakable resemblance to the plant matter found on terminal claws native in the region. I think these dried weeds were left behind by a monster that uses them to camouflage itself. So maybe I had no connection to Archivode. In the Forbidden Lands, there are creatures called Mimifita that also mimic flowers to hide from predators. Remember this one time, someone disguised themselves with the head wearing the spitting image of Mimifita. I'm not pulling you a tail when I tell you it was impossible to distinguish them from the real thing. In any case, I don't see signs of Archivode here. Let's keep working. Okay. I love his running animations. So I understand it. The sandstorms sometimes sweep across the plains. Is that right? Forbidden Lands certainly have a tumultuous climate. The environment shifting gear greatly with the change of seasons. In the fallow period, the land grows barren, so monsters fight over what limited food they can find. And come the tense weather conditions of the inclemency period, apex predators begin to emerge, making a very precarious time. And after that comes a period of planting, when flora and fauna flourish in abundance, no matter the season. There's always something new to discover, bringing fresh excitement to with each expedition. Abundant sticky substance adheres to these clumps of yellow hair. Judging by look fine, these are likely the remains of sunbeard, gorged upon by a grassland worm. Not sure what's left this behind, but Archivode has white fur, not yellow. Come think of it, all guardians have a white coat. Even the guardian variant of Athos, Crimson King of the Skies, is clad in white. At least, that's what I've heard. That is neither here nor there. We should get back to our survey. Oh, this is folks, I bet it's orcs. I mean, those scrapes on the ground too, I guess. The markings on the ground suggest something massive was dragged across it, with armor-like scales strewn about the area. Scares. I'm certain they came from Guardian Archivode. To think it came so close to a settlement. Thankfully, it turned away. But there's nothing stopping it from coming back. We didn't find its lair before anyone gets hurt. With everything we found, I believe we have what we need to locate our prey. If we were to give proper chase, we should call on my comrade resting back in town. Can I trouble you to gather a few samples before we go? Cool. My feathered friend here is called a Sacred. Not only does it make for a reliable mount, but it can also carry all the essentials for a hunt thanks to its sturdy beard. That's not all. It can even memorize the monster's scent and track it down. Handy. Try letting it smell what you've gathered. Smell your late. I'm sorry, that was dumb. Looks like it's picked up the scent. Now it can guide us to Archivode. It's no time to waste if you would mount the Sacred and scout out the location of our mark, and see the preparations for the hunt. Here, take this link pearl contraption. Managed to barter for it after exchanging a few things with the traveling merchant. With this, we should be able to stay in contact even when we're apart. Now then, you only trust in the sacred to guide you. I'm sure you'll find Arkvale in no time. Should I not be riding you? Okay. Nice. I don't need to drive. Hello, right there. Oh good, I can hear you. And this Swing Pro is a true gem. The Arkvale lay dormant with its cocoon a long time, guarding the state of... Sorry, I was drinking something. You have turned back after approaching the settlement because something even stronger drew its attention. Should I follow that trail then? I guess sacred handling it. The stormy dome in the distance marks a land dominated by fierce lightning storms. I sure that's not where Arkvale was headed. Ooh. What? Found the remains of a monster. Quick, examine the corpse to see the signs it was preyed upon. Beast has breathed its last. I see no bite marks on its body, suggesting the creature may not have been attacked as an act of predation. I expect as much from a guardian. You see, unlike your average monster, they have no need to eat their prey. I think Arkvale may be fixated on the energies in this place, and failing any other monsters that get in its way. Sounds like a 12B draw. Interesting. Too many such creatures exist in this land. The world truly is full of limitless wonders. Well, we're from different worlds, so sure expands possibilities. Anyways, Guardians are a little different, but a creature gaining immense strength from an extraordinarily long life puts me in mind of tempered monsters. Very powerful creatures where I'm from. That's probably our mark. Yeah, I think I see it. What? Sounds like a turf war. Tell your Arkvale's been on edge since it arrived here. I bet it's lashing out at anything it deems a threat. This way, it's going to throw the whole ecosystem out of bounds. We gotta stop it. But how? I got a sword. Or gunblade, rather. Oh, I've got it. Try taking out a pod from the pouch on the sacred. You know you found the right one if it makes your nose wrinkle. Oh, geez, not one of these. Not a poo pod. It's called a dung pod. As you undoubtedly notice, it possesses a frightfully fetid smell. Whether it's a single monster or even a horde, where a position throw would send even the most rabid beast packing. It has an effect on guardians, but the stench should be unbearable for whatever Arkvale is fighting. Throw it with everything you've got. You know, why don't you do something about it? Yeah, you better vote. Okay, it's flat as well. Perhaps it perceived you two. It perceived you too as a threat, and returned to its den to recover its strength. I'm sure you'd love to give chase. I'd like to regroup first. Stay put for just a moment. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a Rathalos tear. I know what that is. I fought one of those. Yeah, turf war continued. Why is this person invisible but I can see the emotes too? Anyways. Orchard's lair appears to be further ahead. I expect it's recuperating from this battle and won't be emerging anytime soon. While you were searching for the Guardian, I took it upon myself to put together a camping kit. I set up shop near Orchard's lair and prepare for a grueling hunt before us. Yes. Okay, so it looks like, I guess this one, they kind of compassed it all into a single quest. Oh, it's like an actual instanced area. That's cool. So you can actually come, so we'll be able to come back here and explore. Ooh, and that'll be nice too, because this actually looks like a very nice and scenic spot. I fell off. It's like I didn't think I could fall off. Come, you survive at home. No need to worry about any pesky monsters. I've already checked the area and we're perfectly safe. First things first, we feast. One should never hunt on an empty stomach, as we hunters say. I managed to gather everything we need to have ourselves a barbecue. So let's get to grilling. Yay. Look at him go. So tasty. Why'd I keep the bone though? Delicious. Now with your appetite sated and spirits soaring, I bet you could take on even the mightiest of monsters. Yeah, take these mega potions as well. They'll come in handy during the hunt. Oh, I wonder if we get these during the EX and how that'll kind of affect things. A special blend of potions distributed by the Hunters Guild, mixed with fresh honey harvested by yours truly. Thankfully, we were in a period of plenty just before I was transported here. With that, I think you all set. Allow me to formally make a request. Please hunt Guardian Arkfeld and protect the life on these plains. But I've run out of my game subs. Windward Plains now accessible. Windward Wilds now accessible. Yay. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, just because I think on Thursday we're supposed to be, the plan at the least, we'll see if everyone is ready for it. Oh, I can just do it whenever? That's fun. Yeah. I think, because I think on Thursday our plan is to hop right into EX if everyone is able to. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and then after that we'll call it for the night. And we'll be doing some more of this on Thursday. Pretty much I need to double check where everyone's at, because we might be doing some D&D on Saturday too, if enough people are free. And if not, we might start one of the spooky games on Saturday instead, if people aren't free. Basically, we are going to do the spooky game either beforehand, if we hit a good stream time and people aren't free for other things, and if we don't get a moment like that before the fundraiser, because I'm praying to do the Gibbs Outreach Spooktacular Subathon later this month, and so basically we'll for sure be playing spooky games during that. But I am still waiting to hear back to see if some other people want to take part in that with me or not. You know, see if I should be setting up a team or just go in solo. Wait, so I just need to go in. Lucky I am Le Tank, and so I can simply probably join in like 2 seconds. I was wrong, I cannot join in 2 seconds, but there's lots of people here, so I'm sure we should. Yeah, but that's myself. Yeah, I'm sure we will have duty pop sooner rather than later. Yeah. Oh, I love this guy. He got the beard on. He got the same color as his hair. That looks great. Huh, I didn't expect the wait to actually be this long. Maybe quick because there'll be so many people doing it, you know? Or I guess maybe there's so many people doing it that takes a minute for you to get into an open party. So I guess that can kind of work both ways, really. I love that axe. It's very cool. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Adventure! Alright, I keeps getting all squinty. What? I guess it's my left eye. It's my left eye, but we are looking. If you're looking at me, it's on the right, but it's the left eye. You know, that right there is one of the big reasons why rigging can be hard, because like, you know, it's left right and it's assigned left and right, but you're looking at it at the reverse, you know. So I think you can actually change those things kind of. I don't know. I haven't been able to actually touch my full practice stuff for rigging in a hot minute, basically since the semester started, because I've been very busy with that. Guardian Orc. Oh, it does the Monster Hunter boss thing, not the Final Fantasy one. Alright. Oh, I see. Those. if any of these mechanics will be on the EX version. They sent me a guide, so I gotta study that. I have to actually study for that reason. Oh, so light one stays in the middle, red one splashes out. It's not a wall boss fight, but the way it moves, it puts itself on the ledges like a lot. I'm sorry, what? Okay, that's something. Right, yes, because I am taking this too. I think I did it all. My bear. Can we type these? Doing a lot of sections, it just kind of stays in the way. What? Okay, I was like, I can't go as fast as I thought. This is actually a cool fight. I feel like they did good with this one. DX is very good at that. Like, I don't do the high level combat, I feel like this is never good. Probably need something to work on. I probably don't call any of these, but that's supposed to be cool. It's not even quite at the halfway point, is it? I should turn on the thing where it shows, like, well, it actually shows, like, what the hell the percentage is. There's also a lot of stuff I should probably turn on that I don't have on, generally speaking. Okay, I see. It's actually not that bad. Okay, so basically, he slides there, and then he does more of the times he does. Oh, shit. That is good. is the thing right? Oh no, I stepped outside the thing. Oops. I stepped into questionable fluids. You don't wanna step into those questionable fluids. Catch my drift. Live, but not for long. Oh, they keep going all the way across. Oh, I understand how those work out. So most all of his moves activate. Oh, that makes positioning better. There's a lot to think about this fight. Oh goodness. That's like just what people want to hear. That's some kick spice over here. I am signed up to not be the tank, though. I'm actually going to be red mage in this. I didn't even make sure my red mage is good. I mean, I have to level 100 gear here, but now it's time to get the actual level, so I I'm on top of that. I think I have the good stuff, but I don't think I have the crafted gear, but I have the raid gear. There we go. Yeah, super glide that. I mean, I don't have to. Definitely is a good move, I feel like. Oh, not bad. Ooh. I am actually kind of excited to do that stage though, because I was just doing it. I have finally done magic ranged, the magic DPS role quests for Dontra, and it reminded me that level 100 red mage, it's really fun. Red mage is really fun. It's a really fun class. It's still fun. It's probably my favorite class still. I mean, I haven't rated that DPS class in the grand scheme of things, but of those I played, red mage is my favorite. Though another character I'm playing Samurai, and honestly I've been enjoying Samurai a lot more than I expected. Also, really running. Gah. That was the normal. The EX is gonna be something. Duty complete. Also, I am friggin' hungry, so it's a good thing we won that because I need to eat. I thought I wasn't going to eat, honestly. I got to feeling kind of sick earlier, but I guess it has passed. Oh yeah, we gotta harvest it. This is how they do the loot in this thing. You harvest it instead. Do guardian skills. Oh, you pick up skills. Okay. It's a physical. Oh. Oh my god. Just be careful in a second, we will get blind the shit out of us by the Aether monitor. Yep, there it is. What's the sticker thingy? I always forget what that is. Oh, right here, sticker mode. I didn't realize Perfect Groove was on there now. Yeah, I can use for it. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh my god, I gotta pee. Group battle or something. Okay. Hello, friend. A successful hunter. Well done, my friend. Quay. I know it doesn't say quay, but it reminds me. It's like if the chocobo was a lizard instead, you know? It's basically what it is. They're like, this is if the chocobo was a lizard. I mean, it still has some bird qualities too, but it's more like dinosaurs with, like, you know, the feathered dinosaurs, you know? Which is presumably how dinosaurs actually were. But in any case, you did it. You defeated Arkved. Now these plains would know peace once more. Now we need to find a way to get you home. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of a concern, don't you think? Well, anyway, we forgot. I'm not entirely sure how I make it back to the Forbidden Lands, I'll admit. And yet, I don't feel awfully anxious about it. It's not every day that you get spirited away to a vast continent like this, you know? I like to see the sights and speak with the people. I'll find a way back in the course of that, I'm sure of it. I wouldn't mind learning more about the myriad monsters and resources here either. I'll see where the winds take me, and fill out my field guide as I go along. Who knows? By the time I make it home, I may have filled the whole thing. Do you think I'd be a worthy adventurer by then? Oh yeah, man, you'd be good. God, the cutscenes look so good. They just like adjust like how they do the camera and stuff in it, and it just gives it a much, you know, more crisp, very cinematic look. So I'm gonna go on them and say, I guess I spend these over here, somewhere over here. Yeah, that's my guess. So you get the scales, and the scales you spend on the items. Oh, that color on that sword looks really cool. God, you can tell there's so many people here. The way, like, it takes a good bit to actually slow the frames down in this game for me, but you can tell when there's a ton of people in the area because they tank. There we go. Hey, bug. Killed it. Took its scales. Ah, so the hunt was a success. Well done. Indeed. Perhaps now life can return to normal for the fauna Shaloni. By the way, we carved some scales from Markfield's hide. Would you be able to craft anything with them? It'd be an awful waste to leave them as only a souvenir. He thrusts them forward so grass-free. Well now, this is a rare find. You speak with the smithy here. I'm sure he could fashion armor with it, or at the very least exchange it for other wares. Alright, so you're my guy. Be sure to drop by again should you find any other noteworthy materials. Will do. What brings you here, my friend? Already finished feeding? Why would you look at that? Seems they've grown fond of you. If you don't oppose, why not take them along with you on your adventures? Don't you need them? I mean, I have you will, but like, what are you gonna, how are you gonna be getting around? Yippee! You couldn't ask for a better companion. That settled? I believe it's time I was getting on my own adventure. Thanks for everything, Loki. Maybe we meet again someday. So is it weapons and the outfit that we have to trade scales for, or do we just get the outfit and the sacred? Because we should just get the sacred, obviously. Okay, let's see. We get the sacred horn, the outdoor hunting grew, and the hunter's camp chair. Oh, see, I thought we were just gonna like get the outfit too, but I guess not. So I guess that's another thing I gotta grind for. Hunt was only just beginning. Even further rewards by facing Guardian Arkfeld in the Windward Wilds Extreme, which may be unlocked by speaking with the Wandering Minstrel in Tudiala. Yeah, we gotta go hit him up. Schmitty. So you get the base version, and then you get, I assume you get these for doing the extreme version, which we will do. 99 of them for that. Okay, so it follows the same pattern as like your usual stuff. It's like 2 for the smaller gear sets, but gear items, but then it's like the legs and the chest are 4, and then it's 2 for the other bits. Yeah. On the bright side, unlike those, you don't have to worry about, you know, like getting the right piece. You just need, like, it's only the scales, right? So it's like, it's a little bit easier. Alright, so how do you get the weapons? Wait, am I not seeing them somewhere? How do you get the weapon? Right, this is weapon enhancement. How do I just get the base weapon? Am I like overlooking it? Oh, no, you know what? They come in the box, don't they? Oh, you know what? Probably what it is that is actually probably just a drop. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. They probably drop the chest in the actual quest, or in the actual fight, right? And then you gotta get them. Oh, wait. Oh, I got one too, apparently. The 13 weapon copper. Okay, so basically you're just grinding for cosmetics then, as far as the scales go. Okay, so my current weapon is still the strong weapon, but as far as looks go, oh, it's like very weaker too. So if you upgrade, oh, it does look cool too. And you guys like the barrels on the side. Yeah, it is cool. So if I upgrade this, because it's very weak, so if I get the upgraded version of this, it'll be the strongest gun blade I have right now. God, the way the clamor just stopped, just completely, instantly. Alright, I need to go unlock that from here, and then I will be good to go for Thursday. You come here to share your yarn with me, Loki. Please go on, you have my rapt attention. Yeah, I got a crazier one for you. Listen to this. Yeah. When I try to roll my neck, my mom will just go so crazy. You're such a wiggly gremlin. I really like this model, it's fun. Rockford, the white wanderer from a faraway world. I don't say that the word hunt suffices not to capture your struggle with the creature. Intrigued though I am by the device described in the Phalene's tale. What strikes me most of all is the nature of this guardian. That is, its predilection for energy. In the animal kingdom, the predator devours other beasts for its survival, yet Arkfjord appears not to be driven by this fundamental need. Instead, it harbors an extreme obsession for Aether, an obsession which saw it slaughter the beast of Shaloni and assert dominance over its newfound realm. In response, the Serpent Lord rose up to face the Centroper as if the land itself wished to repel a common threat. Without such resistance, in your timely intervention, there was no telling how grave a threat Arkfjord might have become. Finding itself in an unfamiliar land, the Guardian merely did what its instincts bade it do. Were it to render such a savage life in reverse, it might go thus. In silvery coat, its body cloaked, from the distant world it came. On reddened earth the Guardian roamed, the lives of foe to claim. In hunger deep was locked this beast, in silvery chains entwined, to conquer all its savage fate, new paradise to find. That's actually a nice one, I like that one. Clap, clap, clap. Alright. We are set and ready for action. Thank you, One Minstrel. Alright. Well, that is gonna do it for us today, I believe. So, should all go as planned. You'll be seeing me again on Thursday. Either me or one of the others' streams will be tackling the extreme fight, grinding for materials and whatnot, and also just, having some fun. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and just wish you all a good night and safe travels. Bye.